Hey guys, and welcome back to another Kicking COVID workout routine. My name is Kyle McCormick. I'm going to be doing some cardio workouts today. So it's going to consist of about 10 exercises. Each one of the exercises is going to be roughly a minute. I think I got my timer situation figured out. So we're going to go ahead and hit it up and start with our warm-up here. Now if you guys have a foam roller at home, I'll show you some foam rolling warm-ups here. It's really good to use. Get the hips loosened up. I like to just sit on one butt cheek and roll back and forth on that side, keeping my leg a little bit up. Just about 10 to 12 times on each side. Whatever feels good to you. If you feel like it's really sore and you need to slow down in a specific area, that's okay. Slow down or hold it in a specific area. We're going to go ahead and switch to the other side here. If you guys did the Kicking COVID core workout, I'll tell you, I'm sore from that. That was a good workout we did yesterday. It's on my page now. It is intense. Alright. Now I'll go ahead and move down to the hamstrings here. So this one, you're just going to place the foam roller just right underneath your hamstring area here. And you're going to go from about almost the back of your knee all the way up to the bottom of your butt cheek there. Again, that's about 10 times each side. 10 to 12 times, whatever feels good. This is more about you getting your body warmed up and ready for the workout. You know, and if you need more time, if you feel like roll out just a little bit longer, go ahead and pause the video and do just that. Just don't overdo it. You don't want to be sore from foam rolling before you go into a workout. That's not good. This is especially good for some of you guys that are working out early in the morning, getting up right out of bed. Helps get the whole body just loosened up and ready for the day. Alright, so now this next one is going to work on our quads and our hip flexors up here. So again, put the foam roller right on top, right above the knee. And then we're going to scoot back and forth. As you can see, my cat likes my foam roller because I can pet him at his leisure and he can just walk away whenever he wants. Okay. The next one's going to be for our lower back, lower and upper back. It's going to put the foam roller down right about your mid back there. Go back and forth. And this shouldn't hurt to the point to where it's going to make you cry. So if it hurts real bad, don't do it, because that indicates that you could have a serious muscle injury. If you guys have any old back injuries and things like that, those might creep up on you. You might start to feel those. Like I said, if it hurts real bad, just don't do it. Just do a traditional warm-up instead. Which traditional warm-up for this workout would be just regular jumping jacks, a little bit of high knees, marching. You know, we'll go ahead and start that out. Doing some of those warm-ups, a little bit of the warm-up we did yesterday in the kicking COVID core workout. It's not too much different than that. We'll be using a lot of legs, some shoulders today. Bring it out. Now we're going to stick one foot out here, and we're just going to sweep our hands in. If you can touch the ground, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. But the key is to keep the front leg straight. If you can't touch the ground, just do that. You know, it's fine. Whatever works best for you. We're just going back and forth here. For these warm-ups, I'm not really using a timer on them. Just doing what feels good to me. Feels warm, like my body's getting ready and prepared. And once you've reached that point, you kind of know your body's going to feel a little bit warmer. Area is going to feel a little bit looser. It's generally a good indication that you can go ahead and move on to the next warm-up. So if you need more time with that one, go ahead. Spend more time with it. Just don't overwork yourself. Alright, this next one is going to be a lunge with a twist. So what we're doing here is we're lunging forward, reaching down with you got your right leg out, your right leg out, your right hand goes down to the floor, you're reaching up, looking towards your left hand, and then you're coming back up. Left foot forward, left hand down, reaching up, looking at the right hand. And we're just alternating that. Back and forth. This is really helping get our core activated, woken up. And don't hyperextend this. Do not come up and really throw your hand back, because that can hurt. You can hurt yourself doing that. Just put it up, put it down. Don't move. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. I've done these for a while, so a little bit more coordinated. Don't think you have to go as fast. You can slow down if you need to. Alright. Now, this next one is going to be called an inchworm. We're going to go down as far as we can. If you can't touch the ground, it's fine. If you can't touch the ground, you need to bend your legs a little bit, that's fine. Preferably, I'd like to keep you free to keep your legs straight. We're going to walk out with our hands, and we're going to go into an upward dog. And then we're going to come back up. Walk back up with our hands, back up, just like that. You guys shouldn't feel any pain here. If you feel pain in your lower back, like a sharp pain, don't do it. All right. So now we've got our bodies getting warmed up. We go ahead and start our workout here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get my timer set up here. All right, so we got our timer set up now. Our first exercise is gonna be jumping jacks. Don't have to go too fast. Your shoulders are sore. You can't put your hands all the way above your head. This right here is fine too. Still kind of warming up a little bit still. This is just the first round. After each one of these exercises, there'll be a 10-second rest. So we can adjust and get ready for the next exercise. Got my timer set a little bit longer. Alright, the next one. Alright, next one's going to be high knees. But I've got my timer set about 10 seconds longer because I want to be able to demonstrate to you guys how to do the exercise. So this one, high knees, do just like marching, except faster. So we're really bringing them up, just like the warm-up we did yesterday, kind of. The other key with this is you can hear whenever I'm landing, I'm not stomping. That's bad. Landing on my toes. You can see my feet a little bit elevated whenever I come down. That's what we want. We don't want clunky, heavy landings. We want it to be smooth all the way through. Starting to get those lungs working now. Alright. Next exercise is going to be the star jump. It's going to be similar to a jumping jack. That's how we're going to come down, touch the ground, come straight up like that. So down, touch, and up. And if for some reason you guys can't do these, can't go down far enough, it hurts your back to go down that far, you just do traditional jumping jacks here. But for us, it can get down. Don't worry about touching the ground. If you can't touch the ground, it's fine. Just come down and pop back up. Go at your own speed here. Don't go fast as you're going to kill yourself. So we've got 3 rounds and exercises each. Roughly about a 35-minute workout, with the breaks included. I said roughly because I did not do the math on that. Alright. Next one's going to be a little bit of a jiu-jitsu based one, or a wrestling based one. Football. It's called sprawls. These are more of a high impact exercise. So there's a couple variations. You can either do the full on down and back sprawl, or if it's too high impact, you got weak wrists, what I'm wanting you to do is just come back like that. Jump back with that foot and touch the ground if you can. Or just back like that. Each hand. Do an equal number on each side. Your hip should be touching the floor whenever you do this too. Coming back in an athletic stance. All right, next one's just going to be a standard side to side shuffle. As you can see, I don't have a lot of room. If you guys got more room at home, use that space. As you can see, I'm down in athletic stance, legs a little bit bent, head's looking up, back straight, arms are out. Next one we got is a bear crawl. This might be difficult for some of you guys, a little bit older, but for those that aren't, it's not. Hands and knees. And we're going to come up slowly, just like that. And then go back. Keeping our backs as straight as we can here. If you can't do this, it's too much, it's alright. Just go back and forth like this. Just a very slow mountain climber if you need to. As you can see, I'm not charging through the woods. More like a panther. And why we do it this way? More control, better stability, more core activation this way. Get our hips engaged, control. All right. These next ones are alligator push-ups, just like your standard push-up, except we're bringing the knee up on the side. So we come down. Bring this knee up, back up, down, and up. Again, from this angle here, bring both of those up. Both of those up, look to that side that your knee's at. This is more about how many can you do rather than how long can you do them for, because these are hard too. If you can't do these, just do traditional push-up. If you need to take a rest, take a break, just plank it out. That's good too. Otherwise, start working. Next one's going to be a bit of a just a jump on our toes here, just bunny hops here. If you want to simulate jumping rope, it's good too. 1 foot and go to the next. If you want to mix it up with a little bit of agility, go back and forth. A little bit there. A bit of agility and balance in this one. We're just burning out with the pogo hops. Or go back and forth over a towel. Something you got. Alright. Next one's going to be our squat jumps. I don't have a very high ceiling, so I can't reach my arms all the way up because I'll touch the ceiling. So with this one, I'm just going down to about parallel. I'm coming up. Again, this is more high impact. So be careful, make sure that you're landing on your toes every time. Do these. Have your hands up if you want to, and then push them down, get a little bit of extra boost out of them. You want to jump super high. We're going to burn ourselves out on this first round. We've got 2 more after this. But if you feel like you can do it all 3 rounds, push yourself. Go ahead. Next one is the classic mountain climber, working the shoulders and hips a little bit again. This one is going to be similar to the bear crawl, except faster. You bring one knee in, back out, kind of like a jogging motion like that. Or keep your back as straight as possible. Bring your knees in as much as you can. If you need a rest here, just plank it out here, or just slow it down. That is done. We are done with round 1. I'm going into round 2. Again, starting with the standard jumping jacks. Here. If you guys feel like you need more of a rest, pause the video and take it. This is pretty intense. You know, I've been working out for a while, and it's hard for me. Believe me, some of the people that know me, some of the people who know me say, I'll tell you, that is something. It's working him out. But that's the way I like it. It's the way I stay in shape. To make workouts that are challenging for me, challenging for you, It's the only way we improve. It's the only way we get better. Alright. Into our high knees here. If you need to, just raise the knees up. That's fine too. You don't have to go into the full jog. But if you can do it, get them up. If you want to mix it up, go a little bit forward and go backwards. It's good too. If you get bored, tired of sweating and not going anywhere, back and forth. That's why some people don't like their treadmill. Not going anywhere, just sweating. Alright. Next is going to be the star jumps. Or regular jumping jacks. Go down, come up. So just in a good steady pace here. Not killing ourselves. At a good steady pace. Whatever works best for us. You know, my glutes are a little bit sore today, so I'm not going all the way down. Every now and then I will, just because I can. It doesn't hurt. If it hurts, don't do it. There's a difference between hurting and working. And you gotta figure out the difference between the two. Hurting is no fun. It's really painful. Working, slightly uncomfortable, but manageable. Alright. This one's our sprawls. So either way you want to do it. Feeling tired, you want to just do the one-handed version, that's fine. Just make sure you do. Switch every 5, and go to the next leg. As you can see, that back leg is coming up. Why do we do that? Because this is more, if somebody's attacking this leg, get it out of the way. You don't want them to take that leg. Or the traditional sprawl for protecting ourselves against double leg. Somebody's trying to take both of our legs out. You sprawl out. Push your hips down to the ground. Prevent that from happening. And these are fast, because people aren't going to come at you slow. All right. Next one's a shuffle. And as fast as you like here. You want to go faster than me, that's fine. As long as you can keep up. Finish the workout. And participate in the cool down. Don't just exit the workout after it's completed. Cool down. It's vitally important. Now, too many guys have gotten hurt because they didn't do the warm up or the cool down. Get hurt during the exercise, and that's never what we want.
We exercise to get better, not to get hurt. Add years to our life, not take them away. Give ourselves better mobility and strength, not less. Like I said again here, you want to jump, it's good too. Alright. Next one's the bear crawls. Going back into this. Get a good low stance. It's slow and controlled. Like we're stalking something. Lion in the jungle stalking something. Trying not to make too much sound. Not going too fast. Slow and controlled. I see a lot of people that just like to take off and run with these things. I guess that's alright. Everything's got its purpose, you know. But as you can probably tell by doing these, this is a lot more coordination, especially going backwards. A lot more hip flexibility. Using a lot more core strength doing this, rather than just put our hands doing something like that. You know, as you can see, this is just more hip engagement and mobility, and that's better for ourselves overall. Alright. Next one's beastly alligator push-ups. These things are gnarly, so don't worry if you can't crank them all out. You gotta take a break. These things work you. And they're working hip mobility too. You're not just pushing with your chest. It's not just your chest, but it's also your legs, and your hips, and your core. It's like you're doing a side crunch and a push-up at the same time. And they're hard. Alright, come on. Come on. Next, we're moving on to pogo hops. So we're just doing here, if you want to, side to side, forward and backwards, different versions, side to side, or a twist. You can also twist if you want. Side, middle, side. That's where we're landing at. Left, middle, side. Left, or right, middle, left. Right, middle, left. Back and forth. Or some of these if you want to. One-footed hop. Each leg. Mix it up. If you get tired, you get bored, mix it up, make it interesting. Kick it out. Jump rope. Alright. Next ones are squat jumps. And these are soft landings here. Here we go. Mixed up at first. That's alright. As fast or as slow as you want. Just don't stop. Keep moving. gotta pause the video, take a break, walk around, get a sip of water, that's fine. Come back, and I'll be here jumping away. And if you can't get off your feet, you just want to come up, that's fine too. Just come onto your toes, that's fine. Or if you don't even want to do that, just want to squat, that's good too. It's going to burn your legs out. You do the squats. Burn them out in a good way, not a bad way. Alright. Next, a good old fashioned mountain climbers, climbing that mountain. After this, just one more set after this. One more set. We can go. Alright. You might be able to hear my feet. Scoot across the carpet a little bit, that's fine. You don't want to do that, you can lift them up too. Scooting across, kind of giving me a little bit of resistance with my core where I'm coming in. A little bit tougher. And then again, this is hard too because I'm going faster. Whatever works for you. Or like I said, you can plank it out. Plank it out on forearms. Side planks. Worked core yesterday. But if you guys didn't work core, work it today. Alright. That's it for that one. That is it for round 2. Moving on to round 3. Getting down with it. They're traditional jumping jacks. I am sweating like crazy. You guys should be too. Let's get at it. Let's finish it up strong. Really working it out today. Yes, we are. Alright. Next we're going into, you probably know, high knees. Bring our knees up. However fast you can. Not going way up. Just going about there, about mid height. We're just jogging it out. As you can hear my feet landing softly, I'm not stomping. Soft landing. Landing on my toes. Very important for all of these exercises. Not only is it going to help preserve your knees, but it's also working your calves, working your ankles, getting that ankle stability so we don't go off and chase after one of our kids or our animals and roll our ankle in a hole in the ground or something, hurt ourselves. I'm not saying that this will eliminate that, but this will help in strengthening those ankles and those stability muscles and tendons in our ankles so that we lessen the chance of that happening. Alright. Now we're doing the star jumps here. Come down, touch the ground, and come up. Just like that. It's key to this exercise is just keep moving. You know, just keep moving. Like I said, if you guys can't do these, like these are too difficult, just do regular jumping jacks. That's fine too. As you can see here, keep my head up, which helps keep my back straight while I'm going down, which is also very important. We don't want to do this. We want to keep our back straight the entire time we're doing these. As straight as we can anyways. There's going to be a little bit of a curve because we're going so far down. Our front half is going so far down, but not too much of one. Next one is our good old sprawls here. You got various variations. Single hand, double leg. Alright, let's get to it. My head is neutral here, so I'm not looking up. I'm not looking towards the ground. I'm looking straight now. Whenever I come down, I look towards the ground a little bit so I can see what's going on. Guys coming after my legs, I want to see what's going on. You can switch stances here too. Mix it up. Here, right-handed fighter, switch to the left. Left-handed fighter, switch to the right. We're just going to neutral stance. All right. Side to side shuffle. Another variation. Heisman hold on that. Activates our hips and our obliques a little bit whenever we do that. Working on that balance, ankle stability, knee stability, so that we lessen our likelihood of injury out in the field. You know what my dad does? Digging history, metal detector. He's always climbing hills, down in ravines, through the woods, probably jumping over creeks, everything like that. He needs this. He needs to keep those ankles and those knees good and stable. All right. This one's the bear crawl. Again, slow and controlled here. Forward and back. And if you have difficulty going back, you just turn around. Go forward, turn around, and go forward again. It's no big deal. We all have our limitations. We're all different. The key thing is, try to get this elbow to touch that knee every time. We really want that knee up high. Each time we do this. Sorry about that, folks. My cat wanted to be popular for a second. working through it. Alligator push-ups now. Another. All right. Another variation of this one too, guys. You can't do the alligator push-ups. Don't want to do regular push-ups. Just hit the ground, put the hands up, push. All right, that gives you better range of motion whenever you're doing your push-ups. Works your arms a little bit better. A little bit of a break. Alligator push-ups for sure. But if you're gonna do these, crank them out. If you want to, alternate grips or alternate positions. Traditional military style. All right, out wide. Or just the traditional. Variations for everything. Alright, going back to our old puggos. Getting all those toes. Alternate if you want, mixing it up. Last time we're doing these, make it fun. Just don't hurt yourself. If you feel any tenderness or soreness in your ankles while doing these, don't do them. You should not be feeling any soreness or tenderness in your ankles or knees while you're doing any of this workout. There's some squat jumps here. All right, last exercise, good old mountain climbers. Break it out. Show me what you got here. Last exercise, we need to cool down, drink water. Oh yeah. Whew. guys. We're done. We are done. Alright. Congratulations on finishing that. That was tough. That was the kicking COVID HIIT cardio workout. Let me tell you something. If that doesn't kick COVID, only vaccine will. Oh man. Let's go ahead and get cooled down now. Good one today. Rotate those arms a little bit. Sip of water if you need it. I know I do. I just got this heat cranked. That's alright. That's why I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt in December. She likes to keep the house hot. All right. Shake out those legs a little bit. Shake out the arms. Some of these huggers we did yesterday. Some of these stretches and warm-ups you'll see, it's like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I'll mix it up every now and then, but for the most part, the reason why I like doing some of these things so much as I do is because they just work so many muscle groups. They get everything activated. Go ahead and do some swimmers now, reverse. And they keep me flexible, keep me mobile, and they work for me. Everybody's different though. I mean, some of you guys might say, oh, you know, I've worked out for X amount of years. I got my own warm-up routine, cool-down routine I like to do. And that's fine. You can go ahead and skip my warm-up, skip my cool-down, do your own thing. Whatever works best for you. Everybody's different. This is just pretty general stuff I like to do. I feel like most people can do it. Some people I've coached in the past like it. Some of them have flexibility issues, can't do some of the movements, which is fine. Heck, I remember whenever I started doing bear crawls and alligator push-ups, I could barely do any at all. And that's completely fine. But you know what, I just kept working at it, and eventually I was able to do them. It's just the way our bodies work. You know, they say Rome wasn't built in a day, well neither is your body. So. Alright. Go ahead and do some hamstring stretches. So stick that right foot out, that right foot straight, right leg straight. Left leg is back and downwards a little bit. We're just going to go down, try to touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, keep your hands on your leg, that's fine. You don't want to overstretch, you don't want to cause a lot of pain. I feel like you're trying to tear your leg out of its socket. Just tear your hamstring out of its attachments there. Just want to get a good stretch. Cool it down for about 10 to 20 seconds. Generally don't want to go past 20 seconds after a workout. Going past 20 seconds on a static stretch hold like this, you're working flexibility more than you are recovery. The flexibility should be done separate from your workout. So, now each one of these stretches you can do to help improve flexibility, hold them for 30, 45 seconds. But it should be done, you know, 2 to 3 hours after your workout or on the day that you're deciding you're not going to work out. These are good recovery stretches too. Alright. The next thing I'll work is our quads here. Go ahead and grab that leg. This knee's forward, leaning over, or sitting straight up. I know yesterday I said sit straight up. It's either one. You can either lean forward a little bit or sit straight up, whatever you feel like doing, whatever you can do. You're just holding it for 20 seconds. Alright, go ahead and switch legs there. Bring it on back. Now, if for some reason you've got hip problems, hip mobility issues, can't get down, can't do the stretch, alternate one is just hold a wall or a chair or something. Just do single leg stretch like this. Working the same muscle group, quads here. I like that one. This one a little bit better because it works a little bit at my hips and everything else too. Alright. This next one is going to be either the left foot over top of the right knee, reaching through the hole and pulling like this, just like this. Or if you've got the flexibility, you can do it. It's called a pigeon stretch. A pigeon pose. You're going to put this leg up. As you can see, my foot is here, so my foot is parallel to my knee, toes are parallel to my knee, and I've got this leg back here, and I'm just sitting, leaning forward, and pushing my hips down into the ground. And that's stretching my glutes, stretching my hips. If you want to, go side to side with this one too a little bit. Don't go all crazy with it, just slowly. There's a lot of tension on places here. Switch over to the other side. Alright, from a different angle here, if you want to see it, different angle. I've got this foot like that. As you can see, it's kind of bent back. It's just all depending on your flexibility. Like, I don't have that much flexibility here, so it's kind of at a V almost. But I can still feel it in my glutes. I can still feel it in my hips, and that's what matters most. Just stretching that out. All right. So now this next one's just going to be a good old cat-cow stretch for our lower back here. Doing some of that higher impact stuff. So we're going to make ourselves into like a little table here. We're going to dip our middle of our back down and we're going to look up. And we're going to curl back. We're going to chest. Chin to our chest, back arched. And exhale back into that. Back into cow pose. Back into cat pose. Alright, so from here, get into a downward dog. Do some calf stretches, just alternate one foot. One knee straight, one knee bent. Left to the right. Just hold each side for 10 seconds, switch. As long as you need to. do our child's pose here. Pulling down. Almost like stretching the shoulders and the chest. Sinking our butts down under our heels. 7 breath. Alright, that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this workout. Again, my name's Kyle McCormick, Certified Strength Conditioning Specialist through the National Strength Conditioning Association. Going for my master's degree next semester. Right now I just got a bachelor's in my exercise science related field, health and human performance. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in this video. Hit me up on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn profile's on my page. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be pushing out some more videos here coming up as days progress. Right now I've only got 2 videos. Hopefully making them, make an entire little workout regimen out of this. So thanks again for watching, and keep kicking that COVID.